Every day at CARET Legal, we speak and partner with legal bookkeepers, back office administrators, and accountants. You have the heavy responsibility of managing the firm's financial needs, plus ensuring adherence to strict financial compliance requirements. From our countless conversations with back office staff, three main themes regularly surface: the desire for a more streamlined invoice and billing process, easily ensuring accounts are compliant, especially when managing trust accounts, and reports that are detailed and efficient. This video will cover the main ways CARET Legal supports each of these priorities. And it's good to note, you are now viewing a user who has full access to CARET Legal, specifically the administrative firm settings and within the billing and accounting section. Much of what will be covered in this video can be permissioned out or removed depending on what permissions you choose to grant your staff. For many firms, CARET Legal can adapt to your current internal billing processes, just as they are today, as CARET Legal is very customizable without being needlessly complex. And what will be covered in this video are typical standard operating procedures. Here's a sample matter layout within CARET Legal. While each tab logically routes activities, there are several ways CARET Legal will proactively help your timekeepers or anyone entering activity that will ultimately populate on an invoice. For timekeepers, there are more than 10 unique ways to track time in CARET Legal. From manually uploading a CSV within the matter, as shown here, to a quick add functionality and simply create a new time entry, or even passive timers that can run when a timekeeper is working on an email. And did you notice the timer started automatically when the draft email appeared? Many timekeepers love this functionality since it does not add to their workday. The system tracks their time for them, ensuring accurate records while also maximizing billables. For time entries and flat fees, a pre-filled narrative description can automatically populate, saving not only the user's time, but yours as well. Pre-filled narratives provide consistency across all line items regardless of the user, and will save you valuable time on the back end of invoice management. And everything reviewed at a matter level can take place globally within CARET Legal. So when you need to generate invoices, navigate to CARET Legal's Time module, as this will pull in all time entries, flat fees, expenses, both hard and soft costs, and interest if applicable, and select Invoice Unbilled Activities. Put in any necessary filters, such as the responsible attorney or matter, review any specific details on the line items, and bulk select or only choose what you need, then generate. And this pop-up, like many presets in CARET Legal, is completely configurable. Whether you bill on the 10th of the hour or on a 30-day billing cycle shown here, CARET Legal's billing option presets can be set up once within firm settings, then you are good to go, reinforcing our goal of CARET Legal being customizable without being complex. Once generated, CARET Legal marks the stage of the invoice as draft. Some firms call this a pre-bill. As stated earlier, CARET Legal can most likely adapt to your current billing processes. So now you can immediately approve invoices and send them out for payment. Or if you want to leverage an approval process, many firms opt to bulk send invoices to a specific attorney or managing partner via an email attachment or a bulk print-off. Then when invoices are with the attorneys or timekeepers, you can easily change the status of those invoices from draft to pending by submitting the invoice for approval. So all invoices here are currently with the timekeeper or attorney for editing. And once you receive the edits and make the necessary changes, you are in charge of approving the invoices, no one else. Once the invoice has been approved, the status will show not paid, meaning the invoice is ready to be sent. The thesis statement with invoice generation and management is that you are in control and have the final approval before anything is sent to the client. Shifting into trust management and the necessary compliance requirements. We know law firms must specify that all money received in a trust bank account and all money dispersed out of the trust account must be accounted for by client and file. And the reports required to properly account for trust funds are typically not found in generalized accounting software. CARET Legal's native controls ensure money cannot be dispersed if the funds are not available for that specific client and matter, regardless of the firm's overall trust bank balance. meaning you are not unintentionally commingling everyone's trust balance in your bank account, because CARET Legal partitions out each client's trust balance by their unique matter. Within each matter, CARET Legal leverages certain functionalities for trust management. Know you are able to set up a trust balance requirement for each matter, meaning the client's trust account must maintain a minimum amount of funds at all times. This amount will be displayed on the invoices as a trust retainer replenishment if the current trust balance falls below the preset requirement. An additional trust management functionality within a matter is leveraging an evergreen retainer. If the evergreen retainer option is enabled, when the matter's balance falls below the set minimum amount, your firm receives an email notifying the matter's trust fund needs replenishing. When you need to apply trust funds to invoices, you have the option to either apply trust payments one by one for a matter, regardless of how many invoices need payment, until the trust is depleted, preventing you from unintentionally overdrawing. So in this example, the client only has $274.65 left after the first two invoices are fully paid, resulting in the third invoice receiving a partial payment. Know you can also apply trust funds in bulk as well. CARET Legal's native trust fund management is proactive, compliant, saves back office staff valuable time, and eliminates the mental and manual workload commonly found with generalized accounting software. Shifting to the final priority we hear from every bookkeeper, back office administrator, and accountant is the requirement for robust, detailed reports. CARET Legal offers 34 reports out of the box, ranging from your expected P&L and general ledger reports, to timekeeper productivity and a billed and collected report, all the way through to a full picture report, our WIP AR Trust Report. Many bookkeepers or back office staff typically compile a similar report, but from a collection of various other reports all piecemealed together manually in an Excel spreadsheet, then spend hours constantly updating the data with every minute change, or rerunning their reports all over again back at square one. What if you could not only leverage these reports, but have them be emailed to every attorney or managing partner in the firm? So this report could populate in their inboxes every Monday and Friday morning. How much manual time and work would that save you? Taking reporting a step further into CARET Analytics with a couple of follow-up questions. Which of your clients have accrued over a certain revenue threshold in billables? Can you easily see your timekeeper productivity broken down by type? What is your average days to payment by practice area or client? With CARET Analytics, you can have any of these reports be scheduled or automatically send, but what if you could also have a report sent to you whenever the data changes? So you will be the first to know if a client passes a certain revenue threshold, or automatically be notified when certain timekeepers have not hit their minimum billable requirements for the week or month. In summary, CARET Legal provides out-of-the-box reporting, but supports you a step further with analytics and allows you to analyze your data, then make informed, data-supported decisions by shining a reporting light on all parts of the practice. While we covered a lot in this video, know many firms configure CARET Legal to adapt to their current billing processes, reiterating our thesis statement that CARET Legal is very customizable without being needlessly complex. In summation, we covered a more streamlined invoice and billing process, techniques to ensure trust accounting requirements are proactive and compliant, and reports that are efficient, detailed, and robust. And while we may be the expert on the software, you are the expert at your firm. Know we would value a conversation with you to clearly understand what you need from a solution and how we can best support you.